Hey guys, Matt, IronTrap Garage. Today we're going to go on a quick little day trip adventure. So a friend of ours, Ed, in New York, we went to visit a little while ago. I think it was around 2020 maybe. I went to visit Ed. I bought a little bit of parts, and we got to drive his 32 Roadster with a Hemi in it, and then raced a little hell, and just had some fun on a little weekend trip I did out there. So some years have passed. Ed gave us a call earlier this year and saw that we were doing some consignment type stuff, and he said, hey, all that speed equipment I got on the walls, I'm going to keep a little bit for some of my future stuff, but I want to get rid of everything else. And you know that obviously we sell a lot of parts. So he said, come on by and load everything up. It's taken me literally all summer to get down there because we've been so busy. But with Carlisle and Hershey coming, we thought it'd be a great time to help him move a lot of his parts along. So we're gonna go, and it's kind of a fun thing. We're gonna pull all the speed equipment on the walls down and out of the corners, and basically we're gonna see if we can fill Mike's pickup truck with speed equipment with some clanking aluminum, hopefully by the end of the day. So jump in the truck, take a little 2-hour drive, and see what we can find.
Yep. I think
piles and make a general.
that door doesn't open now.
What?
I broke the spring on top of the door. We gotta carry them around.
Well, we'll just make some boxes here and just carry the stuff.
These are like 426, 440 to put them at 3240. I think.
If not, there's one from in my center console.
I don't have it. You don't have it.
Pontiac.
Yeah. Good eye. You know what this stuff is?
That's all I do all day.
Just, I get it. There's probably another one of these around. Like four there. You said I was like 3 up yet.
We probably have one at the warehouse. I got boxes of singles that we make.
How about Lincoln hubcaps? Lincoln hubcaps?
We could probably sell that. They got marks or something.
Yeah, it's time is Chevy mode. I came from Smoky Unit.
That's interesting. Time off the back of it?
Yeah. It's a Smoky Unit cat. That's where it came Smoky Unit's garage. I'm not going to build a flat in my new
My head years are done, huh?
Yeah.
But with my luck this past summer, mine might be done soon. I have so many cracked engines of it.
These are early Ford to Muncie. That's for putting like in 55 Chevy or whatever with that announcement. Not that it matters.
Muncie.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if anybody want that or not. So whoever, no ring gear on it.
Probably for a wall hanger.
That's all I got it for. I think I bought it for the ring gear or something. It had a ring gear on it, I think I took it off. These are mean.
Yep.
Were you full barrel?
Yeah, those are really cool. Put a dual quad intake, they look pretty neat. Odds and ends.
Sometimes people like to tag.
Oh yeah. Do that.
So you won't need that.
Time deal.
Yeah. Vertex cap. I don't know if you sell the caps or not.
Yeah.
That's old McBar.
Yeah.
This is
That you would put this on.
put over your book.
Oh yeah. Just want to write some of this stuff up in my memory.
This is self-explanatory. Say Olds right on.
Yep. Old's lawn manifolds.
Because you never know.
We just got rid of a bunch of them.
We still have that. Well,
Oh, do we?
that polished line, you can't get rid of.
What's up, Jason? What's up? Hey, man. What's up here? I didn't get his
New old stock slant 6 Offenhauser valve cover.
This is I think this is
That's hilarious.
My father had a Nash Healy, a 1952 Nash Healy, right? The little aluminum piece of shit car. And somebody put a slant 6 in it. So I was in English Town, I bought him the valve cover. When I got home, we sold the car. So I had the valve cover. What the hell am I going to do with the valve cover?
you've had that
With
long,
you.
huh?
Yeah.
And it may be there forever. I don't know who's going to want it.
Oh no, you'll find somebody who wants it. Some Mopar guy, Carlisle, will want that thing. They're big block Mopar.
Right on that. Really good
This is
too.
the same thing. This is like 440 to early Ford.
Okay, yep. Oh yeah, Mopar, early.
These are worth money.
Oh yeah.
You never see them for sale, ever, ever, ever. DeSoto.
Oh, they're DeSoto.
These are DeSoto.
Oh shit.
So you gotta get the right guy in the hook for those. You'll get good money for them.
Yeah, those are Edmonds.
Oh, Edwin. Oh, okay.
With the covers.
Oh yeah. And they're fit.
There's guys on the Hemi site like begging for those things. I just won't call them. Like,
Well, one of our buddies had a 3-window with a Hemi, but it was I think his was a Chrysler.
Yeah.
And it had these
Yep.
Gary Laverani. He had sold the car.
I met that guy down at the Grace of Gem.
Yep. Yeah, he lived all over us.
Oh, if I can get it from here. Boss 302. Look at the size of the ports in them things.
Oh.
Look at it next to a regular 302. You can't believe the size difference.
Oh shit.
Here, can you move that way, Jason? Move this out of the way, the one stand out of the way.
We got a box here we can. It's easy enough. Stronger carburetor box.
You can take 2 gauges at your leisure. You might want to slip in there if you want.
Yeah. I'm sure there'll be some stuff. I'm trying not to. This is what I should be doing in my place.
If you got nicer gauges though, and you take these and leave the other ones, get rid of them. Who cares? You can find them if you want to put more in there or not. We got lots of boxes.
Oh, look, here's a 32 front crossover for that frame.
Take it.
Oh, yes, that.
In the center of it.
Yeah, it's cut for a flat hitch.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a frame that somebody pulled it out.
What is that again?
308
Hudson.
Hudson.
Let me show the camera Matt real quick.
Yeah, just to prove that Edmonds made everything.
Hudson 6-cylinder.
Ed came up with a Hudson 6-cylinder.
Another Chevy mount.
Yep. There's a guy at Hershey that's got a Packard straight 8.
He's had it for a million years because nobody wants it.
So big, it's hilarious.
Yeah, but no Packard guy's hot rod, you know?
No.
You can take this and burn it for firewood if you want. I don't care. It's a 32 Ford wooden insert. Must have been something they did in the 70s. I have no idea. I bought it because it was full of cool gauges.
Yeah.
And I used the gauges or something.
Of course, that's what you do.
Yeah. You'll sell these things.
Yeah, fuel pumps.
And blocks if you want some pretty good things.
Oh.
set, linkage.
Yeah.
It's from 6 to 4, I think. Yep.
Always need few bucks.
I'm sure I stole the ends out of them or something.
We've been slowly getting rid of them. Every show we sell a couple.
Yeah, we've got the old collection we bought, and we got like 50 of them.
Yeah. His were all big, though. They had like eight ports because he had a blower hat with, or a 6.
That's Rochester. I don't know if you sell space for Rochester.
Got a lift.
Over here. And we can go up in the loft area, and he's got a bunch of stuff up there. But...
Low plug.
Yeah.
It's a flathead, Matt. Test your luck.
No,
Sure.
another flathead. I might quit flatheads soon. I've had such bad luck with them. 32, at least the top, probably with trans.
Yep.
Just stuff. Like, I got a weird spring. Ugh. I don't even remember if I looked around here much.
There ain't much up there.
There's a lot up here.
Yeah, but there's not much up there.
Definitely smells like raccoons or
Probably
mises.
got one in here someplace.
Look at that shifter. Holy shit.
The shifter is amazing.
Came from behind a V860.
Dude, that is wild.
Oh, yeah.
I bought the motor. It was a sprint car motor and had that behind it.
The shifter is awesome.
Doorbell housing adapters.
Oh, yeah. Is that a,
That's Chrysler.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. This is that 39?
35. I don't know what it is.
37, 30,
Yeah.
37 to 39.
It's 38.39.
Is that a good one? I mean, is it in decent enough shape? I know it's a little...
Flip it over, just see if it's rotten in the bottom.
These are actually pretty good if
No.
it's not rotten.
No, it just needs glass.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, we'll take that.
I think, what do we get for these? Well, this one's... Comes out great. Are these like 3 bills?
Yeah, 2 to well,
What do you get for it?
probably 2 with the pitting.
Yeah.
So it's not bad.
Because these are... Surprisingly, they've been...
They're getting hard to find not rotten.
What do you say? Oh, what are these? Green?
Greenville has
Greenville, North Carolina or South Carolina?
South.
Text like... Would you find a whole stack of them?
Yeah, because you're in Greenville, New York right now.
Ah.
Nice. I saw there was one on the wall down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from Englishtown. I bought like a box of them. I gave them to everybody in town.
So what's the plan, boss?
Well, we didn't really look that close. Ed was just handing things off the wall and saying, take it, take it, take it. And yeah, we partially filled the truck. We got most of the good stuff that's going to be really good for Carlisle and Hershey. But the truck is pretty full, as our friend Pete always says. If there's aluminum rattling in the truck, it's a good day. So it was a good day. And yes, we're gonna get all this unloaded out of the truck in these carts, get them upstairs, and then we'll be go through everything and show you guys what we got. All right, well, we are sweaty because, of course, it got hot by the time we got home. It was nice and cool with Ed. So we pretty much just decided, Ed has so much stuff. He was like, take it all. I want it gone. I'm moving. I just want you guys to consign all this. He wanted to consign all this stuff with us and us sell it. But we decided that it was probably better to take it in chunks because we have so much stuff. So we grabbed a lot of stuff that we thought would be really good for Carlisle and Hershey. With that all coming up, this is the stuff we all look for. So we're gonna basically organize all this stuff, price it. We're really not gonna be selling any of this before Carlisle and Hershey. It's a lot easier just to package it all up, get it priced, get it organized, and then when we put it out, it will sell the same as it would online, which is nice. Of course, we're gonna do a little shopping ourselves. There's a few things I'm gonna purchase from Ed that probably I'd like to have that's in here. There's actually, surprisingly, not much. I got so much crap these days that I should be good, but there is some amazing Hemi stuff in here. I don't really collect Hemi stuff, but like these Mickey Thompson Hemi valve covers. Edmunds, those are probably the highlight of everything we got. Edmunds finned valve covers for DeSoto Hemi. Super cool. One little chip in the corner that we found when we were loading everything up, but they're still so rare, I don't think it really matters. Those are probably, in my opinion, my favorite thing, even though I don't collect Hemi stuff. That's super cool. There's literally everything you could think of from, there's even like 302 Boss intake there and Cobra valve covers, so that's pretty cool stuff. Bunch of old intakes. Oh boy. A lot of Hemi stuff and old stuff. That 4.2 Edelbrock intake for the flathead is really good.
I didn't think about it. I was like, where is it at?
Yeah. Bunch of duplicates actually, like these Wyand DeSoto Hemi intakes 4.2, that Algon injection front cover right there, and that Sorello mag are all, I believe, DeSoto Hemi. Really obscure stuff.
Blower intake?
Yeah, blower intake. I think that's 671. Some Edmunds stuff. There's right below Mike there's a Hudson Edmunds head. That's pretty obscure. Even though it's probably not desirable, it's obscure. I've never seen one except when I went to Ed's the first time. Yeah, just literally like everything you could think of. Like adapters galore. We just finally got most of our adapters gone from Will that we bought all the stuff from in Seattle from. He had a lot of adapters and we're pretty much back to where we started.
There might be more here, I
Might
think.
be more. There's definitely a wider variety.
Yes.
So there's a lot of Hemi stuff in here, adapters from Hemi to just about any trans you want. Bunch of stuff for adapters to go to Muncie, which is, Ed really liked the Muncie
Bunch of flathead ones.
stuff. There is some flathead ones. There's a pretty neat Harman Collins, polished Harman Collins mag back there. gauges. We got to go through all this and see what there is. This was just leftovers. Couple really cool things that he has in here. This is neat. It does say bad on it. I don't know what that means. Oh no, dad. Bad, dad, I don't know. But they're new in the box, which is super cool. There's Sun tack boxes. I think there's guys that are converting these now or putting new batteries in them so they work. But it's a V8 one, but they're new in the box, so even for just putting on the shelf like Ed had them is
And
really
there's-
cool.
Where there's one, there's
Like
7.
10, yeah. So there's a bunch of them. Again, they probably all need batteries, and then of course there's tacks underneath it here for the football tacks and stuff. But there's our footballs. But anyways, 8.5, 8,500 RPMs. So there's a bunch of neat stuff like that, all mixed in. He just kind of literally took the shovel and just like piled it on the box. Like, okay. So a little bit of 32 factory stuff, unsplit wishbone. We think they're two-door sedan. Ed wasn't quite sure what they were. He parted out a bunch of 32s over the years. 32 gas tank. There's a firewall that needs a bunch of the junk cut off of it. Cross ram intake over there. That's super cool.
Small block Ford, I think.
Yes, I think he said it was small block Ford. So there's some pretty neat, obscure stuff in here, and also some very popular, common or normal stuff. K-member that he pulled out of a car. He actually had a Muncie, I believe, and he cut it and then re-bolted everything together and braced it so it all went back together and looked nice.
Massive brace in the back.
Yeah, so that's stuff like that's really nice to have for somebody, because if you don't want to cut up an original K-member, he's already done the work. It's super nice. You can just literally bolt it or rivet it back into a car. Some axles. This drop axle I sort of have my eye on. It's old and crusty, but it's pretty neat. It has a real small drop to it, which is kind of neat if you're not trying to go in the weeds. But yeah, so all this stuff. We've been so busy a barrel of carbs or a bucket of carbs. We've been so busy this summer. Ed, I think, hit me up in the spring and said, hey, I want to get rid of a lot of my collection and I want you guys to sell it all for me. So it took us that long till basically almost the fall, end of summer. And we finally were able to get up with him and get some of this stuff back. So definitely if you are planning on going to Carlisle or Hershey, hit us up. If there's something you're interested in, we could certainly try and get you some photos, but a lot of this stuff's going to get packed right up and you just need to come to the booth. We're just going to create it first come, first serve. So if you know where we're at Carlisle or Hershey, we'll drop the spaces down below. Come and see us. We'll have a bunch of this stuff. We'll have a ton of our own stuff as well. And as always, our booth is going to be packed with some quality stuff that we set aside every year just for those shows to keep it exciting for anybody that's coming to the shows. So another adventure in picking up parts. This time it's consignment, but it's always fun stuff. You never know what we're going to get into. So thank you guys for following along. Appreciate it. See you later.